Hello everyone, I'm Bill Hammond and I actually paid to see this. You know, my birthday's coming up this month, and among my annual traditions is to enjoy a nice glass of scotch. Let's pour a little out right now. There we go. Also, since my personal New Year falls on a Friday this time around, you'd think I'd celebrate by watching a cool new movie. It's kind of my thing. Unfortunately, given that this is the end of blockbuster season, August tends to serve as a sort of secondary dumping ground for the studios. As such, the history of movies releasing on my B-Day has not been great. And with this month's entry into the worst trailer in the world, things don't look to be changing.
In a time of ancient gods and demons,
So, is this Kung Fu Panda 4?
one hero is the bravest, most epic, most spectacularific, amazing-ful.
Yeah, when your trailer voiceover is literally a parody of the honest trailer voiceover parodies, you know you're in trouble.
Are you sure this is a word?
It's a word.
It is not.
You know what? I'm not saying that.
Oh, man.
By the way, in this 2.5-minute preview, we've already spent 20% of the runtime on this one joke. You know, just in case you were wondering about the wealth of content this film has to promote, there you go.
Names? Monkey King.
Level of ego, Don King.
This here is Stick, my trusty companion.
This is a spoon. His name is Spoon. This is a phone. His name is Phone. This is a cup. His name is Cup.
This old geezer once told me,
You don't belong here, outsider!
Maybe it was because you dismissed him as a geezer?
I don't belong here. I belong with the immortal one.
That's right, kids. If you have glaring personality flaws that cause people to shun you, what that really means is that you're better than everyone else and akin to a god. What a great lesson!
You'd have to defeat 100 demons to even get their attention!
Otherwise known as the executives at Netflix.
The beast is outside! I shall devour you!
Do you see what happens when drag queens are allowed in libraries?
Hey, Red Girl, leave these poor, unattractive people alone.
Seriously, who thought making Jake Paul into a cartoon protagonist was a good idea?
He saved our town. Sort of.
Woo!
We're all homeless and severely burned! Hooray!
I offer my skills as your humble assistant.
Hard pass.
Please.
Apparently, negging was huge in ancient China.
That monkey.
He's the mightiest, fiercest rebel. With the best style.
What a guy.
He's insulting, destructive, and thinks more highly of himself than Donald Trump. What's not to love?
Any other comments?
In the span of just 3 seconds, the villain of this movie has already become more relatable than the hero.
Suffer my wrath. Supposed to be lightning first. And there it is.
You know, I was almost willing to forgive all the blatant ripoffs of other, much better kids' films, but outright stealing James Woods' version of Hades is going too far! No!
I can beat that thing.
And I can spank that monkey! Oh, come on, don't roll your eyes, you knew I had to.
Maybe defeating everyone isn't the answer. Maybe it's helping other people.
This message brought to you by the company that threw a shit fit over password sharing.
Come on, Stick. The world needs us.
Come on, Cup! 2 girls need you!
Monkey King reigns supreme.
Well, she's dead.
You are crazy!
And handsome. If you're gonna be critical, be fair.
You want me to be fair? Okay, I will. You are garbage made flesh. CGI, I guess. An amalgam of every worst character trait somehow presented as someone we should root for. Created by an algorithm designed to prey upon those who lack the critical thinking skills and economic power to call you on your bullshit. You have absolutely no redeeming qualities. Your design is nonsensical and nowhere close to handsome. Your voice is irritating in the extreme, and I should know because mine is as well. and absolutely nothing that we've been shown gives even the faintest impression that you are someone worthy of praise, tolerance, or even attention. I mean, anything. Give me anything to latch onto. There isn't a single clip that shows this guy being anything other than an asshole. And not a funny one, just an asshole. The opening joke is about how this character is so obnoxious and repugnant that even the trailer narrator guy wants nothing to do with him. Literally every second of this piece of advertising is spent demonstrating why people would be better off canceling their Netflix subscriptions than watching this dreck, which cribs from so many other kiddie flicks that there doesn't seem to be a single original thought anywhere to be found. Like you saw Paws of Fury and dared yourself to be even more blasphemous. Hell, since you're so keen to recycle old bad jokes, remember him? This is the stuffed evil monkey toy I used 2 videos ago. This inanimate object has more integrity than you do. This whole escapade is apparently based on a classical Ming Dynasty novel about Buddhist and Taoist enlightenment and a satirical allegory about wealth and power. And you've turned it into a PR tour for someone who wants to be the ancient equivalent of a social media influencer. What the hell? This is VeggieTales if Bob the Tomato was an odious, vainglorious shitheel who knows nothing about the religion he claims to represent. Okay, even more than he already is, but still, you represent everything wrong with a civil society. Someone who expects to be rewarded for treating people like crap. And because this is a kids movie, somehow you will, because something will happen in the last 15 minutes and you'll realize the error of your ways. Everyone who watched this trailer is now dumber because of it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul! Fair enough for you? Scotch.
Monkey King.
Man, that's really catchy.
So's malaria. Malaria would be less painful. And there it is, the worst trailer in the world for this month. Now, before anyone jumps down my throat about that last rant, which I admit was quite salty, I know this is literally just an innocuous children's distraction. It doesn't matter. But Jesus, Horatio Christ, can we come up with something better? There are films being made in China right now that explore older legends and myths through new angles. The New Gods series chief among them. There is a way to do this that's both insightful and utterly gorgeous to behold. This is decidedly not it, and it has no excuse. Sure, it's just a movie, and if it keeps your kids occupied for 90 minutes, what's the real harm? Well, I'd argue the harm is that you're denying them real entertainment, real lessons they can use, and most importantly, you're shirking your own parental responsibilities by giving them the worst possible babysitter as the ostensible good guy. So please, give me a nice little present for my birthday this year, and don't subject yourself or your offspring to this crap. That's all for this month. Keep it locked on the blog, actuallypaid.com, for more reviews and features. And as always, if you have any suggestions for an upcoming movie to get the worst trailer treatment, please hit me up in the comments below right after you hit those lovely little like and subscribe buttons, because hey, algorithms can help me too. Seriously though, I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm Bill Hammond. I actually paid to see this, and I am going to dive into my annual birthday scotch. Scotch burp. Monkey, no monkey. Monkey, no monkey. Monkey accuses you, no monkey. Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You look like a monkey. And you smell like one too.